In this video, I'm going to be showing you some sniping filters that are probably the best in the game. By probably because there may be some unknown things that I do not know about. I will not lie to you. But in my opinion, these are the best sniping filters in the game. It will be the amethyst filters and a few others if you're very low on MT. And I'll also be talking at the end of the video something that doesn't talk about sniping filters but talks about something else. If you want to stay up to date on every single sniping filter, then you must subscribe and you have to put on post notice because you could miss it. The market changes very quickly. The day is September 17th. You may be watching this on September 18th and my sniping filters aren't good anymore. You gotta turn these post notices on so you can use these filters the day of. Anyway, let's get straight into the filters. The first filters is amethyst lowest. We'll go 13,250. As you see, by lowest, I mean the lowest person on the block in the amethyst filter, that is Jason Tatum at 13,250. So what you're gonna do is that Tatum's gonna sell for 13,000 on the dot. So that means you want to do anything, you buy Tatum for anything above 11,700. If he is below 11,700, you buy him instantly, you put him on the block for 13,000. There's an Alston on the block. You buy Alston for 12,000 MT. If you don't know what Alston I'm talking about, I'll show you real quick. Where is he? Where is he? Oh no, he goes for 14,000. He goes for, this is why this profit method works, because he goes for, here he is. Here's our all-star we're talking about. He goes for 14,000, so you buy him for 12,000 MT and below, and you make a 600 MT profit or more each time you buy him. I've gotten a lot of those, as you saw in my auction, in my auction house that I showed earlier right here. I got a lot of these selling. Now I should have put them up for 14,000 on the dot. I kind of get greedy sometimes, see if I can sell them for more, just edge out the profits. But anyone else, anyone other than Tatum and Austin, you instantly buy on the amethyst lowest filter. You instantly. I bought a Jokic earlier for 9,000 MT on this filter. So this filter is really good. It can make you a decent amount of MT. And these filters, unlike my other video, are for people who want to sit on the auction house and just refresh. If you don't want to do that, then go ahead and check out my other video. It's where you just sit on the block for 20 minutes and you can go offline. You can do your own things. But if you want to sit on the auction house for an hour or 2 hours and maximize your profits, these are the filters for you. So that's the first filter, amethyst lowest. Next one I'm showing you is going to be 3-point royalty ruby. And you'd be surprised that there are some rubies in this game that go for more than amethyst. So we have to go all the way up to 15,000 for this filter. 15,000. Oh my. Okay, maybe a little bit more expensive. We're doing 3-point royalty lowest. The prices are just going up and up and up and up and up and on these things. Okay, as you see, he's at 15,500. So we will look at anyone who is 13,000 MT and below, and we will instantly buy him on this filter. After you do that, check his price on the market and then throw him up. This could be anywhere. I have bought in players as low as 6,000 MT on this filter. So just look at the filter, keep refreshing. You will not see as many snipes on this filter as you will the amethyst one. I will admit this, but if the amethyst one feels like it's running dry or you're losing out on a lot of snipes, not as many people will be on this filter. So go ahead and go on this one. In the next filter, can I remember it? Okay, I remember it. Gems of the game. You go to gems of the game, you go to 9,300. Let's go to 9,300 if there's still that player on the block. Oh no, that player isn't on the block anymore, so we'll go ahead and pop up to 750. Anyway, 9,500. So on this filter, gems of the game, as of September 17th, let me not trip. That's the date. Yeah, that is the date, September 17th. You will be buying cards for, let's do the math real quick. That is around 600. Okay, you'll be buying cards for around 88,000 MT. 8,000 MT and below. You buy the card. You check. It's very important for these filters that aren't amethyst. You check the price of that exact player and you put them up for around that price, and you'll be making profit. I have made around 20,000 MT buying 2 different cards on this filter. It's a very profitable filter if you do hit. If you don't hit, then you don't hit. Anyway, I'll give a quick tip before I go into the lower end filters of the video. These are going to be the ones where if you have under like 10,000 MT. For the rest of the filters, you probably want around 30 to 40,000 MT. If you want to know how to get 30, 40,000 MT to start your sniping, I'll tell you at the end of the video some advice. But if you have under 20,000 and you want to snipe, which is very difficult to do with the new system this year where you have to wait for the buy pending, wait for the sell pending. So you're going to have to need some really cheap cards to buy if you want to if you want to snipe on very low filters. The first one I'll tell you is one that I showed in the bid sniping video, but this isn't bid sniping. If you want to know how to bid snipe, go to that video. You can bid snipe on almost any of the filters I showed you today. Just change buyout from bid and then bid the amount that I told you to buy it out for. It's as simple as that. But here we go. Power Surge 900. You do Power Surge 900, Sapphire, buy any of the cards on this filter. Next one that's a little more expensive, but is still cheap. You do 3-point Royalty, 4,000 MT. You buy any card that is 3,500 MT or below. You make your profit. You move on. You put them up for 4,000. You move on. Next filter, gem of the game. I love these gem of the game sniping filters. Let's see. I'm pretty sure these are going for about 4,700. So we'll put it at 40. Okay, yeah. This is technically a snipe, the 3,900, but I'm not gonna buy them because it's only 100 MT. I'm a little lazy. But you buy any card that is around 3,700, 3,600 MT. You check that card's price. You re-put them back up. You make your profit, and yeah, that's as simple as that. It's simple as that for the lower end filters. Now, if you're wondering how to make enough MT to start sniping, because to be honest with you, I think this year at like the bare minimum, you need 30 to 40,000 to start sniping. I will be dropping a video within the next week that tells you how to beat domination eras. I haven't completed any yet, so that's why I'm not posting the video. There are some people who are posting the video on how to beat it, where they've only beaten like 7 games, where they only beaten like 5 games. I will try to fully complete this before I tell you how to beat it, because I feel a little dishonest telling you how to beat a mode that I have not beaten myself. So I'm gonna beat this mode. This mode, if you're wondering, gets you 90,000 MT. This is how much the era's domination gets you. I'll show you how to beat that. If you're a little I'm gonna say you want a little easier path, you can always do the normal domination, but I think this Tim Duncan is very important to get. If you're an auction house grinder, I imagine you're doing it to get the MT to build your squad. So this Tim Duncan is going to be very important towards your squad. So I think it's way more important to make a video on this. Now, if you want me to, put in the comments. I'll make a video on both dominations. But for now, I'm going to focus on the arrows one. Anyway, we're at the end of the video. If you want to stay up to date, as I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to stay up to date on these filters, I cannot promise you that one day could just not change and ruin the entire video that I just made. Tomorrow, these filters could not be working. 2 days ago, I dropped a filter. A couple of the cards in that video, they don't go for the same price anymore, and that could change the entire thing. So now that you see this video, if you saw it the day of, that's great. But if you didn't, then you need to subscribe, put the notifications on, so you can get these videos as soon as possible, and you can see you can use the method as soon as possible before the market changes. It's very important. The market fluctuates a lot this year. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.